little pauses to me, man, that shit sounds so incredible to me. I want to get back to the song. This shit is nasty.
I'm gonna start this back from
Nasty.
the beginning. Charismatic frontman can do a
Yeah,
lot.
boy.
Can do a lot for a band. They can make a band and kill a band.
Nasty though.
That
That is
no
nasty.
wrong to me.
That is nasty.
The riffs and my man Peter Steele's
Yeah,
voice.
really, it's like nails on a chalkboard to me, guys. So, but we're gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it, and it's never mind. Keep it going, George. just keep it going. Check us out on Patreon, guys, where we give you our exclusive access to all of our videos, 186 videos and counting.
Bangers too, though. Bangers. You know, nothing too shabby. I mean, I don't know, like a Led Zeppelin marathon. We got Metallica on there, some Megadeth stuff. You know, I'm just saying, just throwing that out there, man.
What's up, guys? Your boys are back. I'm Ryan, my man George.
Yep, we're saying, guys, how you living out there? Shout out to the free thinkers, of course. Shout out to everybody that's been following us on our Instagram, Def to Radio, DEAF2 Radio. That's our Instagram. Make sure you guys follow us there. Also, make sure you guys follow us on our Discord. Our Discord information will be below as well. That's pretty much where the Lost in Vegas community convenes and has conversations surrounding music, not just Lost in Vegas reactions. So make sure you guys check that out.
And as always, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Make sure it's set to all so you get all our videos as they drop. Up-and-coming artists, man, you know what to do. Click the link in the description. We'll do about 60 seconds of your song at the front of one of our up-and-coming videos. Get you some exposure. Or if you got a full video, we can get you done on that as well. Either way, man, make sure you check out the information below. All right, guys, we're getting back to The Doors. Break On Through is the name of the song that we're doing today. It's been a while since we've done The Doors, man. We did Riders on the Storm. We did that shit like, what, in 2018?
That was very,
a
very
long
early,
time ago.
man.
Yeah, man. And then LA Woman, I think, is the other song that we did. So it's been a while, man. We got this off the poll, so shout out to who we shouting out.
Nightvid
Yeah, man.
4204, man. Shout out to Nightvid. And this is all on Discord for those of you who don't know. So make sure you guys, again, join our Discord and participate in those polls. They're going to be, it's not going to be I know some of you guys are concerned about us only using the polls. Now, we're not going to only use the polls, but we're going to go to the polls for a lot of our requests, just so y'all know. It makes it very easy. We know a lot of people have voted, so we at least get some sort of an idea on just what the general populace thinks. So we will be using the poll, so join Discord. And this song, Break On Through, won by far at this point, right? March, this is April 25th. At this point, Break On Through won by quite a large margin with 25 votes, man. So, hey, that's why we're here. This is off the 1967 album, and I think Riders on the Storm and LA Woman came off that 1971 album by The Doors. So this is earlier than the songs that we've already done. Let's get into it, man. Getting back to The Doors.
Let's do it.
Break On Through.
You know the day destroys the night, night divides the day. Try to run, try to hide, break on through to the other side, break on through to the other side, break on through to the other side, yeah.
Smooth, though.
We chased our pleasures here, dug our treasures there, but can you still recall the time we cried? Break on through to the other side, break on through to the other side.
It's Ray. That's the name. I remember it from Riders on the Storm. Ray. Nasty on Can't you picture this being in like Ocean's 11?
Yes.
Some shit like that.
All
Right?
that. Ocean's 11, fucking, any type of movie that has a lot of scenes that you have to kind of connect to this, and a lot of different things going on at the same time. It has that kind of a vibe to it.
Yep, it does. Like maybe Catch Me If You Can, maybe with Leonardo
Yeah.
DiCaprio. Just somebody that's super slick and smooth, but knows how to,
Yep.
you said Cloak and Dagger, I believe, just knows how to manipulate situations and shit
Yeah.
like that. This has that. I feel like I may have even heard this song on a movie like that.
Yep.
That beginning of this, where we're at? We're at 108 right now. The beginning of this song, that
Sounds
it
familiar,
was
huh?
on something else. Hold on. Yeah, this I heard this song. I've had to. I mean, I've either heard something like this,
Yeah.
or I've heard this song. But that beginning,
Yeah. Familiar.
was
Sounds
on
different.
something. So yeah, I like it though, man.
Yeah.
It's definitely old as hell.
Yeah.
I can hear that it's old as hell.
Yes, it is.
But there's a grittiness to the guitar work, right? There's a grit to it, right? It has that old '60s rock feel.
Yep.
But it's like it has the grit, and I love his voice. I love Jim Morrison's voice on this. So I'm
It's
enjoying
cool though. It's cool. It's slick. It's got a lot of little slick movements too.
And when you say cool, like literally, like it has not literally, but it has like figuratively, right? It has a very cool feeling to it, right?
does.
Even the key work. Shout out to Ray because he really impressed us on Riders of the Storm, I believe,
Yeah.
with his keyboard solo. The keys in this is cool and smooth. I'm liking it. Yeah, let's just keep it going.
Let's go.
This is smooth.
Yeah.
I hate to stop it again.
Yeah.
But that shit get high. Isn't that like rock? That's super rock to me, right? The Doors are rock and roll, I believe. But I can see how maybe somebody like a Kurt Cobain or somebody like that later on down the road would look at Jim Morrison as an influence. I'm sure obviously they're very influential. But I love the way that sounded. Then it came back into the dum, dum, dum,
It's
dum, dum,
smooth.
dum.
Yeah, I like that.
Ryan, you said it makes you want to kind of like snap.
Yeah, it's just smooth. It's got like a cool vibe to it, you know?
Yeah, I like it. I love the keys in this, though. You know what I mean? I really think that really creates this sort of 60s atmosphere, man.
It does. Move it out. Hey.
I found an island in your arms, country in your eyes. Arms are chainless, eyes are lined. Break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side. Break on through. Oh yeah! Made to see, week to week, day to day, hour to hour, pay straight, deep and wide. Break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side. Break on through, break on through, break on through, break on through. Hey, 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 hey.
Yeah, I was rocking with that.
That was cool. That was cool.
I enjoyed that. That ended a little soon for me. I really
That was
enjoyed
cool, man. It's just a cool little jam. I like the I don't think the song had a lot in it, but it was nice. It was tastefully done. You know, it was very subdued at parts, and then that break on through to the other side. You said gritty, you know, the grittiness, and it adds you know, kind of a I'm trying to, you know,
Like maybe a rawness.
yeah, I was gonna
texture
say
to it.
raw is better. I was gonna say masculine, but you know, you got to be careful what you say these days. So it's like, you know, it has that, you know, rawness, but it still has a slickness. It has a coolness to it. And it's very smoothly done. You know, in the choruses, I really like how it's very doom 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 doom, and then it kind of comes up. Hold on a second.
Doom, 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 cut right there.
Yeah,
Doom,
doom.
doom, doom, cut.
Yeah. And then it has that transition to the break on through to the other side. And I agree with you with the keys, Ray on the
Yes.
keys. That really gives it a kind of like a old like pub type of atmosphere. You know what I mean? Like they didn't call them pubs. What they call them with the girls with the curly hair, but they stopped right here. They had a long ass cigarette fucking stick thing, you know what I'm saying? And the red lips.
Speakeasy, like a speakeasy, maybe.
Yeah, like that. It kind of gives me that kind of vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like you seen Big Ted, not Big Ted. What are them crazy ass names that they had in those fucking movies? You know, not. You know what I'm talking about?
Tony 2 times.
Yeah, there you go. You killed it today. Tony 2 times. Yeah, you know that's exactly what it is.
This could be in like a mob, like a mob, like early Vegas type of thing.
Yeah,
like
that's-
like an old Vegas feel as well.
Yeah, that's exactly what it feels like to me, you know. And it that time when I see movies with that, I was always enamored by that. You know what I mean? Because it's before my time, obviously, but it seemed like a fun time. You know what I mean? It
well,
wasn't
for some people.
Yeah. I know. But when I look at those movies or shows that portray that time, it seems like everyone was so enveloped in the music and enveloped in what just the feeling of that time. You know what I mean? People be dancing and shit, and and like I said, the image that comes to mind is that long cigarette, that cigarette holder or whatever the fuck that the women used back in the day. You know what I mean?
Cruella de Vil shit.
Yeah, you are fucking on it today, boy.
I had my coffee, boy. Cheap ass 7-Eleven coffee got me right.
Yeah, but you got you're recalling exactly what I'm picturing. So it's beautiful, man, beautiful. So yeah, man, I enjoyed that, man. I thought that was cool as fuck. I thought it had a slickness and a coolness to it. Little short, but I know songs were just short back then. But yeah, man, just cool, vibed out, grittiness, rawness, smoothness. Yeah, it had everything that I like, man.
Big shout out to everybody. I loved Jim Morrison's voice on this song, man. I just thought he had the emotion, right? And I thought the grittiness, there's a grit to his voice, and there's a grit to how the distortion in the guitar sounded as well. That added to that contrast between how that sound break on through, right? Just that rocked out. Then my man Ray coming in on them keys, smoothing it out. That's the same way I kind of felt. Not as much. I did like Jim's performance on Riders of the Storm, but I really think probably the shining instrument with the Doors that I'm just gathering is Ray Manzarek's. His key work is always nasty to me, man. I just love the way those keys sound and just how it transports me back to that time. It just does. You know what I mean? So I just liked it. Yeah, it's a very, very dope song. Can't wait to get back to more of them.
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
I feel like I just think I'm going to find some stuff that I actually can play. Because not a lot of 60s shit that I feel like I can just play consistently all the time. But the Doors might be just what the doctor ordered, man. So salute to everybody that voted on that poll. I can see why it won. Number 5 came in in second place.
Blues.
Yeah, Roadhouse Blues. Have we heard Roadhouse Blues? I feel like I may have heard. That sounds familiar. But that came in at number 2 on the Doors poll. So make sure you guys continue to vote on that poll. I don't know if there's a way for Night Vid. I gotta get familiar with the polls. If you can remove this break on through now that we've or maybe add another
highlight
one.
it or make it red or something.
Exit out or something like that.
Yeah.
So Night Vid, make sure try to see if you can delete break on through. I have to get with Andrew, our Discord manager, to see how that works with the Dino poll. And that way we know that's done, and you guys can continue to just vote on this. And if you want to put another song on there, I don't know how that works. But anyways, we'll figure it out. Yeah. Shout out to Night Vid, man. Shout out to everybody that voted on that poll. That's it. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Make sure you guys follow us on Discord and Patreon. The information for both of those platforms will be in the description below. I'm George. That's Ryan. Las Vegas.
We out.